Hello, this is Faith and Books. I'm coming to you with a small book haul. As you may notice, I got my hair cut. My daughter cut my hair yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. So I'm getting used to it being shorter. And for some reason, my room is really cold. It's 65 degrees. Why is it that cold? That kind of scares me. Is the furnace not working? Or anyway, let's not think about that. So I'm going to give you this little book haul. Oh, I forgot to bring the book over I was reading. What did I do with it? Well, anyway, I did just finish Canterville Ghosts this afternoon. I finished it. It was a very slender Dover thrift publication. And, I didn't realize it, but the other book that I have, The Happy Prince, actually has a lot of the same stories in it. So this is a really nice edition. I really love it. It's so sweet. It's this little book you can almost hold in your hand, and it's got the little ribbon and the beautiful illustration. It's just really a charming little book, the little gilt edges. So I'm going to keep this one, but that other one from Dover Thrift, I think I'm going to put in a little library or something. I've noticed those around, and I keep thinking I'm going to donate books to them, to one of those. But here's my book haul. So the first one is I'm getting ready for the Victorian Book Club that Kate Howe is hosting, and in February and March, I don't know about March, but I know for February we're going to be reading Wilkie Collins' The Dead Secret. And I think this is one of those books that's like a print on demand or something. I've heard of them. I don't know if I've ever gotten one before. But I have to say, like, the cover's nice and all that, but I really don't like the print. I did get new glasses. I have new glasses too. And so the prescription's a little bit better, but still this is on kind of off-white paper and not very dark print. And I don't really like the layout. I don't like this, what do you call that, justified or whatever, that straight column like that. I don't know. There's something about it that's unattractive, and I'm thinking, really? I'm going to read this? So I don't know. I'm not entirely pleased with this. I bought this, did I buy this through Bookshop? I tried Bookshop instead of Amazon. I think, isn't it called Bookshop, where you go to local stores? And I think I got this through that. So I don't know. I don't know how happy I am. It actually feels nice to read. It's just the light print on the off-white is just hard on my eyes. So I don't know. But what's even more daunting is this one. I bought this, I think, through Amazon, because I don't think they had it in the bookshop, or maybe not. I can't remember now what I did. But when I saw it, I thought, oh, I have a book like that. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Here. Yeah. So I have Mansfield Park by the same people. It's the same style. Who does do this? Everyman Library. And I really enjoyed reading from this. Look how nice and big the print is for Mansfield Park. But for the Brothers Karamazov, it's so tiny. Look at that. This is tiny print on this off-white paper. How am I gonna, I'm gonna be like peering into, like, how am I gonna read this entire book? How am I going to do that? I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe going to the library and seeing if they've got something better, except, of course, it's the translation, right? This is translated by Richard Pevere and Larissa Volokonsky. So would I have to get the same translation at the library? Is this the only edition or the only publisher of that particular one? I don't know. I'm going to have real... Now, this would be a reread. I have listened to this. In fact, a couple of years ago, I listened to it on audio, and I loved it. Absolutely, earth-shaking book. Just really, really incredible book. but I wanted to read it. I wanted to physically read it this time, but I don't know. I don't know if this is the edition for me. So I'm gonna go to the library and investigate and see. This might sit on my shelf, but it might not be the one that I read in February and March. There's a read along going on, and I know there's a number of participants or a number of hosts, I think, but the one that I saw was Dostoevsky in space. So I want to read this along with her because I really like her insights into book. Yeah. So anyway, so that was nice. So let's see. I've got these, The Dead Secret. And then after, The Dead Secret, The Brothers Karamazov, and then after I finished reading The Brothers Karamazov in March, I want to reread this. This is Laris by Eugene Vodolaskin. And I also read this a couple of years ago and absolutely adored it. And I read it on my Kindle. But I loved it so much, I really wanted it in hardback, so I finally got it. And look at this nice print. See, that's easy to read. It's a little bit, the paper's a little bit wider. There's space between the sentences, and it's a little bit larger. So this one's not going to be hard to read. So, but this fantastic book, and I can't wait to reread it in April. And then just one other book that I picked up because it was free. There was a Buy Nothing group giveaway, and I just saw this book, and I thought, oh, I'll take it, but it's really, it's in bad shape. It's really, you can tell. In my county in 7th grade, they have the gifted kids read this book, Night by Eli Wiesel. How do you say his name? I've heard of him. I've read a lot of Holocaust literature, not a lot, but some. And I've never read this, and I've heard about it for ages and ages. But I was appalled, because I used to teach religion at my parish, and the 7th grade girls. And I had a number of gifted, they had been considered gifted, and they were reading this, and I was appalled at how it just went over their head. Like I haven't read the book, so I'm judging without reading the book, but it was their attitude towards the Holocaust. Like they couldn't take it in, and so they were just joking about it, and they had like this, it was really odd, their response to it. And I thought, you know what, this might not be something you make 7th graders read. It might be a little too heavy-handed to push that on them. I know that probably intellectually they could read it, but emotionally, and a lot of times gifted kids can be, they're out of whack. Their critical thinking skills and all that stuff are way ahead, but their emotional development can be way behind. And so I just think this was not a good choice. That was my impression. I was kind of appalled by what the girls were saying and their attitudes and all that. But I've never read it. So when I saw that someone was giving it away, I thought, well, I'm going to go get it. So it's really ratty. I'm going to read it. If I love it and want to keep it, I'll buy a new copy, and I'm just going to probably give this away too. So anyway, and I have no idea when I'm going to read this. But at some point this year, I want to read this book. So that's my little haul. This night, Laris, The Brothers Karamazov, which I'm very trepidatious about because of the reading, just the physical act of trying to read it. And then The Dead Secret by Wilkie Collins. And I think that's it. I think that's all I got to say. So anyway, I'm making this Monday night. I'm about to go to bed. And I'll put it up tomorrow. My computer just died. So I had to charge it, so I can't actually put it up tonight and set it up. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I hope you have a good night, and happy reading. I hope you're well. Take care. Bye.